welcome YouTube, welcome Twitch, and welcome Mixer to another day of Dirt Rally VR. And hopefully, fingers crossed, today I might actually be able to play this with sound from Steam with a decent FPS to actually play with. We're going to find out, basically. A little bit of an experiment. Now, as you may have known, if you've seen some of my previous streams, I've had a few issues. Now, one of those issues has kind of like basically been something in the game itself, or the game engine. And that's that it produces this regular drop in FPS every sort of 2 to 3 seconds. And, well, it's a bit complicated, but essentially the game looks for control devices. And while it's looking for control devices, it makes a bit of a problem. So, yeah, how to deal with this? Well, when I first tried dealing with it, the solution was to unplug my steering wheel. And that doesn't really work because I need my steering wheel. So I've got a slightly different solution at the moment. And that is that I've plugged in a controller that I don't need. This one, right here. So this is my old SCUF controller for my PS4. This is my first SCUF controller for my PS4. It's been through a lot. It's been worn a lot because it was my main driver for Destiny 1. Now, to get rid of this little spike, you just need to basically deactivate a HDI device. Pull the plug. That's gone there. And then suddenly I lose one of the spikes. It's kind of odd. There's another spike going in there as well, from another device, which may actually have something to do with LCDs or something else, not liking things with CPU drivers and all sorts. But that regardless, the aim is just to have a playable game. So, can I actually play this now without the feeling that I'm going to upchuck or something like that? Well, I managed to play it before without actually upchucking, but it did make me feel a little bit tender, I must admit. 5 hours the other day was a little bit much. But, anyhow, I no longer have a dip in frames that's going downwards. Oddly, I have a frame that keeps on pumping upwards every few seconds. It's very odd. A little bit of other information there. I'm part of this sort of like bump in playability is apparently due to a newer version of Steam VR. So I'm on a beta version, which is version 1.7.4. So if you're before that, you may still have some performance issues. Get the beta, see what that does for you. The other thing, if you're on Oculus like I am, one of our viewers has kindly found another program which I'm yet to try, which is basically like the opposite of Revive. And what that's going to do is, say, take all of the output from the game, which is going to Steam VR, Open VR, and instead of going to Steam VR, it's going to kind of circumvent it and go directly to Oculus. I haven't tried that out yet, but I am going to try that at some point and see what else we can gain. But for now, we're just going to try and see if it works. Flawless in non-VR. No, it doesn't work flawless in non-VR, actually. Non-VR actually has the same FPS problem in that it gets regular dips, and this is still to do with the same thing, which is to do with USB devices. So the game engine itself is doing something around USB HDI devices that basically it keeps on searching and searching and searching for a device, and every time it does, it kind of like goes blup, 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 and that blip of it searching for devices or polling devices is causing an issue that they still haven't fixed, and it's also present in the Oculus version as well, not just the Steam version. But the Oculus version is not as affected as the Steam version. The Steam version, it's quite a sizable difference. Whereas on the Oculus version, it's like half the difference that it is on the Steam version. So on the on the Steam version, I was noticing that I could have frame rate drop-offs of anywhere between 15 frames a second, all the way up to a drop of 60 frames per second. That's a lot. On the Oculus side, at maximum, I was getting about 20 frames per second drops. But for now, I'm going to settle for getting it at 45, nice and even. We'll try that here. Okay, so, by the way, hello Tantrum. I just need to do something as well, though, because I can't hear you guys. Why can't I hear you guys? I know why, because I was doing something the other night, and I had to turn you off. Here we go. We should be able to hear you all now. Searching, searching. Exactly, Benny Boop. It was searching, searching, searching. So, yeah, that's what it was doing, and hopefully I should be able to get through something here. Oh, I also want to turn... I don't want to have the graphs in front of my face. I just want to say, does this feel playable? I'm not going to do the complete thing like that. So I'm going to say, no graphs in front of my face for a change. That's going to be so different. Oh, it'll be a relief not to see a graph doing da-da, 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 all the time.
Betty Boop says, I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
You still haven't found what you're looking for. Oh dear.
Great Tantrum says, the more I learn and hear about Doctor 2, the more I see why VR is not available for the PSVR. Sounds complex.
Yes, and it's not only Dirt VR actually that has this
VR
issue.
says, Hi Salsa, I just completed Defector. The first 20 minutes of the game were amazing, but it just gets worse and worse. That ending is terrible. Great Tantrum.
Yeah,
says,
no spoilers, dude.
30 Boob says, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Defector is kind of like, okay, yeah, oh, I don't like that. What? And that's Defector in a nutshell.
VR says, I won't say anything else about it.
Yeah, it's probably best not to. Blood and Truth is better. I actually heard something out of somebody's mouth the other day that I was like, what did you just say? They actually said they played Defector first, and then they played Blood and Truth, and they actually said, oh, it's like Defector on the PSVR, and I'm like, no, they didn't, because you know, in my mind, Defector is a poor version
Great Tantrum
of Blood and Truth.
I thought Defector is the PC's answer to Blood and Truth. But Blood and Truth is much better, I hear.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Right. Now, I'm going to start this on this stage that I have been using basically as the guinea pig, the test of whether this is playable. So, welcome to Argentina. I'm still crap at this stage because it's complicated, and I've been using this. a Volkswagen Golf, which is full-on manual. And I'm still getting used to a handbrake, and the handbrake is in the wrong position. I was hoping to bring you footwork today, but the foot cam decided to not play ball. I really do need better cameras for this stuff and some other stuff for setup, but hey, maybe at one point, one day. Right. Oh, I've also got the sub pack on the back of my chair so that I can feel all the rumbles. Adds to that immersion type thing. Right, the first thing off the bat is obviously, is it really badly stuttery? It's a little stuttery here.
Against London studios and Sony-backed studio gaming.
True. So I do have a bit of a jutter there. Not much, but I think that's mainly because of this whole crowd thing. Whenever you have a crowd around, not so great. Right, let's try this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30 for left, opens 50. Keep right of a jump maybe into 6 left, 30. Slow 4 left, into unseen 1 right. Opens. Keep right over 80. Unseen 4 left, 30.
You can see my ghost up there.
60 over bumps, caution, 1 left unseen. Into unseen hairpin right narrow.
Great tantrum.
Into 5 left.
Now, I
30.
appreciate the fact that Rally VR on PSVR is
4
very
right.
amazing.
Into
It
3
will never
left.
happen.
Into
Oh,
2 right
I couldn't hear a word of you there. The volume of the game is so loud. Yeah, yeah, the fact of Dirt Rally VR on the PSVR is a thing is actually amazing, because that first one is an amazing game. I've still got some things that are going on. That's unfortunate. I don't know why. Control.
Great tantrum, says.
Oh, right.
PS4 Pro, the some Monaco tracks actually have frame rate dips.
Yeah, they do.
Amazing how it got passed by Sony certification process.
It's because it doesn't always happen. That's why. So they mustn't have seen it when it happened, or hadn't played it enough for it to happen to them. Basically. Okay. Where was I? I was going to do something there, and I've forgotten. Oh, I know. The audio. I need to turn the menu music down a bit, because I couldn't hear you guys, and engine. Ambient. Replay music. Speech I need up still. Surfaces. Because I'm having a hard time hearing you guys and him there. Okay, let's try this.
Great tantrum, says. It is there when I play the 10,000 meter tracks
30.
for Monaco.
Cut 3 left long, tightens. Into hairpin left, unseen. Keep left over 30. Caution, don't cut.
Yeah, I'm not sometimes sure how that happens in
Small cut.
Dirt Rally while on the PSVR, but it sometimes did it for me, but very rarely.
Into unseen, hairpin right. Opens. Into 4 right. Into unseen, open hairpin left. Opens. into open hairpin right. Opens. Into 3 right of a crest. Into 4 left. Into 1 right tightens. Into 3 right of a crest. Into 4 left. Into 1 right tightens.
Argentina is
Keep right of a 30.
a hard track.
Tightens 2. Opens of a
Great
crest.
tantrum. Says.
Into 5
frame rate
left.
never bothered
Into
me
4
though.
right. Into 4 left long bumpy. 30. Slow 2 right long. Tightens into open hairpin left. Into 4 right over bump. Into caution, 5 left, 30 over bad bumps, unseen hairpin right. 30. 6 right, 50. Caution, keep right, don't cut 5 left. 30.
I still sometimes have
Crest and 1
issues.
right long, tightens hairpin left. Into 5 right, into don't cut 5 left, into 1 right.
Getting into second. I need to
30, keep left over crest bump, into 1 right tightens. Over bumps.
I do need to kind of like
Great tantrum.
30.
Says. This program sounds like he wants to sell you some Spionic gum. Especially when he says
Turn
extra
unseen
long.
2 right.
oh, I'll have to read that back in a minute because
Left tightens.
that was I'll have to read that back in a minute because that was right over it. I couldn't hear between the two of you and everything.
Bumps and jump into 6 left. Into
Now I do have a couple of issues here.
hairpin right, don't cut. Crest and 3 left small cut into 4 right.
So I am getting a couple of jitters here, but I'm streaming at the same time. I have played this a little bit off of stream
30.
and it was smooth.
Keep right of a junction.
Great
Into
tantrum.
4 left.
Says.
And
Seems to
don't
look
cut
smooth on my
3
end.
left. Into 1 right. Into 6 left. 50.
Yeah, the output to the screen is always slightly different.
3 left.
In the
3 long,
headset,
open
it's
tightens 1.
slightly different.
5 right. Into 4 left.
I wasn't concentrating on what they said there. Oh, the rocks in this though are so jagged.
Into 4 right long. Opens 30. Caution. 2 left narrow. 60. Bumps. Into 4 right. 30. 1 right long. Opens. 4 right. Into 3 left don't cut. And keep right 30. Open hairpin left. Slow. 4
I
right
do
over
need to
crest
sort
long,
this clutch out a bit though.
into 2 left.
I'm not sure where the bite point in this clutch is.
6 left over crest 50. Unseen 2 right. Into 3 left don't cut. Into unseen 2 right small cut. Into 2 left long tightens. long, opens, tightens, hairpin right, tightens,
Great tantrum.
into one
I
left,
almost want to buy
tightens,
this for my PS4.
opens
But no
long,
VR though. I need a
into
$200
turn, one right
headset and buy the
cut,
$60 game to play it on my PC for VR.
into two left long, tightens,
I'll have to read that one back again. I'm concentrating so hard this time.
into two left long, tightens one,
I still need to turn some volumes down, I think.
30, one left long, into six left, sudden hairpin right, opens, four right long of a crest bump,
That wasn't good.
30, one right, into hairpin left, into six right, keep left over 50, four right narrow, 30, three left over bump, into two right, 20, one right long tightens,
Oh,
into five left, into four right long of a crest, into hairpin left, into four right long of a crest, into two left long, tightens of a crest, over finish, 30 of a jumps, caution, four left, to stop,
okay. Wow. Okay, so sorry, I was having a thing there. So Co-Driver sounds like he wants to sell you some spearmint gum. Specifically when he says extra, extra long. Okay. Yes, it lasts extra, extra long. Wow. I still need to change some of that, but that was a lot, and I do mean a lot more playable. I've got the overhead of the stream here as well, so that's another issue for me taking on board. But that was actually playable, which is such a relief. Fine-tuning needed to get that so that I can actually stream it as well. I did turn a couple of things down and something up. I've actually got some super sampling on here. I've only got like 1.2 super sampling on here, and I turned some of the MSAA down. I'm going to try a little experiment and turn it back up again and see what happens to the frame rate then. So let's turn some of these volumes down even more, because they're still like nuts. Audio. Where's the master volume? There's no master volume. You'd hope there'd be like a master volume, but there like isn't. I don't know if it's coming across to you guys as loud as it does to me. But it was very hard to pick out what was happening between the two of you. Sure. Okay.
Great tantrum. Says, the game is actually quiet.
Okay. Yeah. In my headset, the game and you guys are equally loud. So your volume there and my co-driver, they're fighting over each other with the sound of the engine. So I can hear the co-driver. The engine was very, very loud, and the other thing, So let me just change this up a bit. How about here? Is this good? Well, that's quiet music anyway. Hopefully that'll be good. Do like the music in this game. Right, I was going to try and push this back up again just to see what happens. So a lot of people say it likes having the multi-sampling and all of this high and runs better with it high. So I had a little bit of a jag thing happening there. So
Great Tantrum says, when you race, I'll know.
okay, we're gonna just press restart. See what happens here. Let it stabilize out. Oh yeah, we got some definite jaggy feeling there. You can probably see that as well on stream. But we're in this crowded bit, so I'm going to give it a pass for a second.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 34 left, opens 50. Keep right of a jump maybe into 6 left, 30. Slow 4 left,
Great
into
Tantrum
unseen 1
says,
right.
No, that's...
yeah, frame rate plunged.
Opens.
Yeah. So there we go. While I'm streaming, I cannot do that. So while I'm streaming, I have to set this down a little bit. So I'm going to get some game settings here, which I can do while streaming. I'm going to keep that as MSAA. I don't know how much that makes a difference, that one, but yeah. And we've got shader detail. We're going to keep that high, actually. Textures high, reflections, shadows, put them to low, and particles low. And get rid of some of the other things that probably make it look good as a cinematic thing, but really aren't anything that should really be on. We'll put it in the replay mode. We'll put it to the replay mode. Leave bloom in the replay mode. We'll leave those in the replay mode, and we'll turn lens dust. We can keep... I kind of like lens dust, but we'll keep it off. There we go. We'll see what that brings.
Keep right over 80. Unseen 4 left. 30.
Oh, now we've got
5
sharpness.
Left. 60 over bumps. Caution. 1 left unseen. Into unseen hairpin right narrow. Into 5 left. 30. 4 right. Into 3 left. Into 2 right tightens. 30. Cut 3 left long tightens. Into hairpin left unseen.
So that's now playable. So
Keep left over 30. Caution, don't cut. 4
let's
right.
start the journey proper, shall we? Because I've only been doing this free play part of it. I haven't stepped into building a team, garage, staff, all of this. So that's where I've kind of really got to start. That's where I should be starting, but I haven't because, well, I've been distracted. You know, now I've got some settings that kind of work for the stream. I'm going to try and see if I can find some other performance gains as well, which I think this other program that's kind of like the reverse of Revive may help me, where it'll cut out Steam VR and go straight into Oculus via a different method. Will be interesting. I'll update people once I've tried that out, and we'll do that again. Of course, tomorrow's a very big day. Well, tomorrow is almost here. Tomorrow is a big day for two reasons, not related to Dirt Rally, and that is, number one, I'll be seeing a specialist about my nose, so soon I may have more news to hopefully get rid of the problems with my nose and sinuses and all that, so I may sound like another person when that's all done, which will be awesome. The other thing that's happening, of course, is No Man's Sky gets its VR patch, so from tomorrow there will be a whole universe available in VR. So VR is getting a whole universe. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So yeah, No Man's Sky releases tomorrow, which is some big deal for VR, because that means we'll have an entire universe in VR. Hopefully that launch will go a little bit smoother than Dirt Rally VR, but let's not get too hung up
Here
on
you'll
that.
find a variety of events that you can take
Here we
part
go.
in, earning rewards for your participation in the available challenges. You can enjoy driving in your preferred discipline, or if you're feeling brave, try out something different.
Excellent. So that's what we can do. So career rally cross, daily challenges, very much like you saw different things in
Great
Dirt
tantrum
1.
says, you getting No Man's Sky on the PC VR?
I have it on both. So I have it on PC and I have it on PlayStation, because I bought No Man's Sky originally on the PlayStation 4 before VR was released, obviously, basically the initial release. And because of the VR update, well, PC is going to be, for me, an obvious best place to play it, though I
Great
will
tantrum
try and play it on
Oh,
both.
good. So you can give us the details of the versions.
Yeah, that's the basic
Lincoln
idea.
670 says, love you some Dirt Rally lol.
Yeah, I've kind of got some settings which are playable under the Steam VR version. I still have the same issue on the Oculus Rift. One of the solutions to get this playable is very odd. You can see here, I have my old PS4 controller, which was plugged into my PC. Plug this in before I start the game, before I launch Steam VR version. And you wait until it's all there running, and you'll see there's frame dip all the time. Unplug it, and suddenly that massive frame dip disappears. There's a minor frame dip that's still going on, which apparently could be due to something to do with the LED controllers on my motherboard and things, but or the LED controllers of my CPU fan pump thing, but I wanted to be rather careful about that. So first of all, I'm looking at device controllers, which are just the HDI controllers, but we're going to try this. So you've got daily challenges, weekly challenges, monthly challenges, and some other community events. There's lots of these. All that bass. Oh, you feel that ripple through that sub, I tell you. All right, so we're going to go straight into rally career from the past. That's what I did with, well, in the past, I made a bit of a mistake, first of all, or I saw it as a mistake, going into rallycross, first of all, because I found I was driving around a little bit of track all the time, trying to learn the track, blah, 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 as you normally do, but I was getting very little rewards for a lot of effort. Whereas in the rally career mode, I was seeing I was getting much better rewards, having a bit more of an enjoyable time, seeing a variety of different things happen, and I was actually actively progressing in my rally driving. Of course, it is up to you what you want to do, but personally, for me, I found that here was the route for me, so I'm going to go down that route again. We've got championship options down here. I don't know what those are. Let's see details. So it's going to be 4 stages, everything running in different 4 stages, yeah, and then it's got champion settings, difficulty settings. I think it's better to start at the start. So you go from you are a noob at the back of the pack, doing what you've got to do. Let's see, difficulty settings. So hardcore damage on or off. We're going to go off because if it's hardcore damage on, you're going to really struggle with that, and I want this stream to still be somewhat entertaining. I know it would still be entertaining because you'd all be sitting there laughing at me as I was sitting on the dirt in a broken car. But hey, you know, let's start this off. So unexpected moments on. Okay. I wonder what they're gonna be. Unexpected moments. Okay.
Great Tantrum says, it will be a short career.
It would be a very short career. So, we can start off. We have to buy stuff. The career side, you have to buy stuff. I'm certain. I don't know if they give you one for free, but this can determine which way we're going here. So we need to be very careful about how we're going to do this. Now, the first thing I'm not going to do is go and buy this car straight from the start, because that car there, the Stratos, it's amazing, it's beautiful, but it's deadly. It's deadly. Oh, dear. Lancia. Wow. I know Evo's, Lancias are amazing cars, but wow. So that would be getting into some serious business here. And I think it's probably better to start on the lower end of things, don't you? Because you can go all the way up to this Porsche. That's crazy places to start. So I think we should go from old school up into newer.
Great Tantrum says, I played the Stratos on Dirt 1. It is a beast that is hard to tame.
Yeah, the Stratos is a beast that's hard to tame everywhere, as in real life, as in virtual reality. So, yeah, I am going to go with a Lancia, though. But not that Lancia. We're going to go with that Lancia. I mean, we could go with this, but I think we're going to start right at the base. Start from the beginning. Low as it can go. We're going to see what livery we can choose though. White. Oh, that's cool. Is that the Dirtfish one? So there's 12 different looks that we can go for. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like keeping it classic. I like keeping it classic. We're actually going to go with that base. So, engine tuning. Overall, upgrades. 3 unlocked. Straight from the start. Got repairs, engines, upgrades. All different things to do. So, we can buy things. So, this is a different way of doing it. Engine research. Distance driven. Performance. Stock engine comes with the vehicle. No changes to the tuning. I can buy it. But I kind of want to see what things are like. Because that's apparently already done. But the other bits aren't. Which is odd. So I've got that bit done, but I don't have the others. Okay. We're going to play that. Start the event. Come on. So, Bulmer, Germany. Think we're in a manual. Was it manual 4 gear or 5 gear? So, the weather is nice. Surface degradation, this is new. So, basically, if you're at the start of a race, you get no tyre tracks. Then you have a little bit of tyre where that's good for you because you can see where people have been going on lines and can be helpful. And as the rally goes on, the further down the field you are, the worse and worse it's going to get. It's going to become muddy. It's going to become hard to race in. You're going to have to find new lines to get through because the ruts and things like that are going to try and pull you in different ways that you may not want to go. So this is something that I've kind of been looking forwards to here in seeing this. We're just going to go straight into this and
Red_Merc_gaming.
see how it goes.
Thanks for following.
Starts 6 right of a crest.
Thank
long,
you very
slow,
much
80,
for the
tight hairpin left, don't cut.
follow.
Good
It's
luck.
much appreciated. Right, let's see how we do. Oh, in we go. Right, we're in the car.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right of a crest long, slow 80, turn tight hairpin left, don't cut. And narrow, 6 left long, opens of a crest, 200.
Bad turning.
Slow 6 right of a crest,
Great
tightens,
tantrum,
turn
says.
hairpin right.
Nobody.
30, turn early 2 right of a crest, into 6 left long, opens 30, narrow 3 right, tightens of a crest, into turn 4 left long, tightens narrow of a dip, 50, crest 30, 6 right long, into 5 left, into 6 right,
Oh,
50, flat crest and jump, 150, slow 6 right of a crest, 30, turn unseen, hairpin right.
so it's got 4 gears, this car.
80, turn hairpin left,
Stalled
Great
it out.
tantrum, says. The co-driver is telling a ghost where to go. Wahaha.
150,
I didn't hear that, sorry. I really need to do something about the volumes.
Turn one right.
It's very hard to hear what you said.
Into 6 left of a crest, 150. Flat, small crest, 150. Slow, keep left, narrow, 3 right long, tightens turn, hairpin right, don't cut. Into 4 left long, tightens turn, hairpin left. 80. Turn, hairpin left. 50.
Oops. Better control needed. I really do need to sort out where this clutch is.
Square right, don't cut. Into turn, tight hairpin left. 30. Turn narrow, open 4 right. Opens of a crest, 30.
Oh.
6 left, 300.
You saying about the co-driver something or other?
Turn square right. 30. Turn 1 right. Into open 4 left long. Opens 150. Open 5 right. Opens of a crest. Into 6 left long.
Oh, the roar of this engine.
250.
It is seriously loud.
Caution, crest immediate. Turn 1 right tightens.
Great tantrum,
30.
says. I mean you have no virtual body.
2 right of a crest. 100. Flat crest. 40. Keep right of a long crest.
No, I don't. I turn that
Right
off.
hairpin left.
I learned from the previous game there.
50. Flat crest. 150 over finish. 80. To stop.
In the previous game, in Dirt 1, the body, your own body was okay. So in
How
the
did the car feel in that stage? Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service?
We'll think about that in a minute. Right, let's see. Yeah, no body. There is a reason why I have no body. Number 1, performance. Number 2, in the Dirt 1, when you had a body, the furthest it could turn was 90 degrees. And then that's the furthest the animation went. And it was really, really weird and off-putting. And I prefer to see the wheel turn the same amount as I'm turning my real wheel. It also helps me orientate where it is in real life. I don't know if the new body in this version actually does turn properly, or if it only does to a certain degree, which wasn't enough for me on the last time. But first one up, we got 3rd place. That's not too bad. That's not shabby. I really do have to learn where this clutch is biting, though. And that track is actually one I'm familiar with, because that was in Dirt 1. This, you know, Germany is in Dirt 1. So, some of these I'm somewhat familiar with.
What's all poison tonight?
Great tantrum, says. Taking out the body should also up your performance too.
Yes, which is another point in its favour. But off the stream, I know that I've got enough overhead for this to run at 90 FPS, comfortable. On stream, it's still got a bit of an impact onto where we're going there. So, you know, The poison tonight is simply cola. Because tomorrow I have to go to the hospital in the morning. Well, towards the afternoon. Late morning. And obviously I need to not be drinking. Because I need to drive there. So yeah, no poison. Unless, of course, you count cola as poison. In which case, yeah, the poison is cola. Right. Continuing on to the next bit. That didn't look too bad. I've got to get used to this, though. I really want to get it to the position where I can move the handbrake down by my gears. But that requires getting some metal and
Starts
stuff.
100. Slow, keep left of a long crest.
Great tantrum.
30, turn,
Says,
hairpin right.
No rum and
Good
coke.
luck.
No rum, no rum and coke. Right, I know it says about handbrake, but I still have a handbrake on the button, which is easier for me to start with my gears being down here. This crowd thing still does definitely get the stutter going. If it's going to stutter anywhere, it's here. As you can probably see, there is a stutter, but it's still also kind of an odd one.
Says,
Rum and poke.
Now. Right.
5, 4, 3,
Oops.
100.
I rolled
Slow,
backwards.
keep left of a long crest. 30, turn, hairpin right. Opens. 4 right of a crest. Into turn, hairpin left. Don't cut. 80. 6 right of a crest. Very long. Tightens 5. 30. 6 right of a crest. Very long. Tightens 5. 30. 4 left long tightens. Opens 30. Turn. Don't cut to left. 180.
That was very wrong.
Turn unseen. 4 right of a crest. 50. 6 right of a crest long. Tightens 4. Slow 30. Turn sudden. Square right. And turn square left. 80.
Come on.
6 right long. 70. Turn unseen hairpin left. Into 6 right.
VRBMBEANSEL
70.
says,
Turn
Just
hairpin
arrived.
left.
Is this still as bad? On this form, not hopeful at all for PSVR support.
Opens flat of a crest. 100.
No, there won't be any PSVR support for 2. Maybe PS5 support.
Slow crest into turn square right.
There is still some more
Opens.
tuning to
140.
do while streaming. Sorry. I'm not familiar with where I'm going, so
6 left long. 50.
getting my
1 right of a crest.
thing back on here.
100. Flat left in dip. And jump maybe. 50. Turn
Yeah.
square right. 50. 6 right long. Opens of a crest. Into slow. 5 left long. Tightens turn. Don't cut. 1 left.
But it's playable now.
if PC folks are having issues with DR2, then you know it's a no-go for PSVR.
Yeah, it's also a Codemasters will thing. They really don't have the will to do it, basically. They've always been very funny.
VRBMBEANSEL
Turn unseen.
says,
Don't cut hairpin right.
100% zero chance of PSVR then.
Yeah, hang on a second. Oh, It's really weird. The game sound is incredibly loud, and I've turned it all the way down. I wonder if I can't do anything about it there,
Great
can I?
Tantrum says they would have to seriously potato the game to make it work. Lol.
Yeah, and it would be nice if they could get rid of, you know, as a default, one of the issues in their engine. So there is a DLL driver issue that's to do with HDI, basically human interface devices and things like that. And it's just not ideal, and that's out of VR. So that causes stutters for non-VR people as well as VR people, and that's obviously magnified when you're in VR. It's really unbelievable. I can't get the volume, the in-game volume, to turn down enough to actually hear you guys nicely. It's rather odd because, I mean, I've got all of this stuff down as low as that goes, and it's like...
VRVinBeansel says
Dirt 1 on Pro works well.
Dirt 1 on Pro works very well. It's amazing. But, yeah, I mean, here on the PC, this has some other things to it which pull it up past that in different ways. And then, obviously, I've got to get used to how the handling,
Great
driving, and everything
says,
else like that
I have to
works.
see how non-VR PS4 version perform. I wonder if it has issues.
I would say probably not, because Codemasters are usually more single-screen console-based. They have been single-screen console-based for quite some time. Which is a little odd in sim versions, Drake's car things and stuff like that. So, and considering F1 as well, it's always a bitter pill that they have the F1, you know, the official F1 license. I just kind of like imagine that happening with VR
Great
and all of
Tantrum
that.
says there is also a WRC8 coming out soon. VRVinBeansel says
This is what puts me off PC VR, too much faffing most of the time.
But when it works amazing. And that's a part of the...
Into 5 left long, 50.
thing. But hopefully PSVR time will come.
Unseen, 1 left, don't cut of a crest. Into flat right. Into 5 left long of a crest, 40.
Oh,
6 right long, 120. Slow 6 left of a crest into turn, 2 right tightens narrow. 80 over crest, turn unseen, turn square right, don't cut. Into 5 left long, opens 150. Crest, into 6 right, 140.
some dark clouds overhead.
Caution crest, turn, don't cut square left. Opens 50 over crest. Turn hairpin right. 50. 6 right. Turn unseen square left.
Stalled it. That was terrible.
says who knows? We can always get surprised. We never knew some games were coming to
6
PSVR
right of a
until
crest.
they launched.
Open slow 30. Turn
Exactly.
unseen right. 3 left. Opens. Keep right of a 50. Turn unseen. Tight hairpin left. Don't cut. 50. Crest into turn square right.
Come
Don't
on.
cut.
I'm not doing too well on the clutch control here.
Into 6 left of a crest, 50. Turn unseen, square left, don't cut. 50. Over finish.
That did not feel good.
Great tandem.
Just before the finish.
I heard LA Noir is coming to PSVR.
Well done.
Okay.
How did the car feel in that stage? Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service?
Yes, that's a rather surprise because on PC, LA Noir had some major performance issues actually near the beginning. It's not a game I've played. I kind of missed the whole LA Noir phase because when that came out, I was much more on the PSVR side, and I haven't bothered touching it because there's too much to play. And I mean, tomorrow we get an entire, well, tomorrow is almost here. We get an entire universe to play with, an entire ever expanding universe. So that's definitely a thing. So 25th, I wasn't doing so good there. I am rather distracted, I have to say, by volumes here, and I need to see if I can change some of that because that's crazy loud, and I can't get it to change the game volume there. It's really crazy loud.
Great Tantrum says 4.8 quadrillion planets in VR.
That's a lot of planets. Gotta explore them all. Gotta explore them all. You'll never explore them all. Just, no, not that one. Where is the, no. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can tweak anything on sounds, but, I don't think I can. Don't think I can, rather annoyingly. Oh well. I'll try at some point to have to rig up something again. But it's this game, sound-wise, whatever reason, I can't. It wasn't lowering the sound like it should. So I've got the sound in game is at 50%, but you guys I should be able to hear you guys over the top of it easy, but I can't. Sorry about that. But hopefully it still sounds okay for you guys. It makes it very hard for me to interact with you guys, and I do like the interaction. So, you know, if you feel like interacting with the stream and you're not already in here as a subscriber, don't forget, which way is it? Is it that way? It's that way. Subscription is like over there and down there, and you press that and you can press the little bell and that'll notify you. And thumbs up are great. We like thumbs up. Comments are wonderful and welcome. If you're on Twitch, you can always follow, and that is great. And obviously there's been some great people obviously in already. We've got VR Vin Beazle, we've had Lincoln Clay. Go check out his channel, who you can also catch. He's a fellow member of the VR Link, which happens on Sundays around 7 PM in British summertime at the moment, but it's basically going to be about around that
Great
sort of time
Tantrum
generally.
says, excuse me, I mean 18 plus quintillion planets in VR.
Oh, okay, so 4.8 quadrillion planets in VR was not enough for us. Obviously. How would we ever get by with 4.8 quadrillion planets to explore? You needed to have 18 plus quadrillion planets to explore in VR. Yeah, I can't wait to try that. It's going to be awesome. I will be trying it. I will be streaming it. I will be going from the very, very start on stream.
Green Tantrum says, No Man's Sky uses a 64-bit math registry, which makes it very expensive.
Oh, now you're getting technical. You're getting very technical. Wow. Okay. See me stall out there, that is class. Okay, so we're going to continue on with this. I broke my car a bit there on that last bit. Do I get a chance to fix the car now? Okay, so I want to repair the vehicle. We've got recommendations for repairs. I'm going to confirm the repairs because they needed to be done. You know they needed to be done. What have we got for the weather? What's happening on the weather? We've got weather, cloudy, tyres. We're on different things here, so we've got those. Our tyres are used, our performance is halfway. That's not bad. We can go to new types here. I think we should stay with these for now. Maybe. Although they're recommended medium. New set of medium. We've done a couple. These are getting really... That is red line, isn't it? We're going to do that.
Tantrum says, if you visit each planet for just 1 second, it would take more than 500 billion years, or 42 times the age of the universe.
That is crazy. That's more time than you could spend in the Museum of Cairo. I thought the Museum at Cairo was bad enough. Anyone who's ever been to Cairo Museum, amazing museum. Basically, if you spent 1 second in front of each object in that museum, you would be there for 50 years. But here you go, 500 billion years. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. Right. It's a brave new universe. So we can do that. We're going to return to the service area. We've got nice new tyres. We've done that type of things.
So crazy, dude. It's immense.
Yeah, it blows my mind. And of course, in one of the interviews, there was sort of like talks. It's not going to happen. Don't get hopes up here. I don't want to blow even more hype this way. But there was a contemplation of what of No Man's Sky and the Quest. I was like, that surely just can't be a thing. That would just be insanity. So, yeah. But like, he did put it out there as, you know, in the back of their mind, sort of like going, what would happen if you had a standalone mobile platform such as the Quest, and you had all of that available? Not going to happen on this iteration of the Quest, I don't think. Really don't think. But it's you know, it's there for the future because they're not
Starts
done.
50, square
Beyond
left.
is not
Good
the
luck.
end for the updates. Right, we ready? Yeah, we're ready.
Great Tantrum says, could the Quest handle such a game?
No. It couldn't. Not at the moment. I want to reset my view because the steering wheel's slightly off there. So I'm going to reset my view. That's better. I think that's as close as I'm going to get. No, that's still worse.
Great Tantrum says, that would be such a technical achievement, but I doubt it myself.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. It was speculation merely, like I said, do not get any hopes up. Right, these jutters are killing me on that part.
3, 2, 1, go. 50, square left. 160. Slow, keep left over crest into chicane, left entry. 130, chicane, right entry. 150, crest and turn unseen square right, don't cut.
Uncompetitive
120.
says,
Sean Murray said that they would support
Left
future
front
VR
tightens.
headsets with further
50.
updates.
Great Tantrum says, I am wondering how they pulled it off for the OG PS4 as all VR games must work on both OG and Pro.
Yes. Yeah. I'm curious to see that myself. I will probably at some point, if I get time, because let's face it, it's a huge game and I don't want to be repeating too much all the time and trying to do like-for-like comparisons in VR that I've done in the past. You actually want to try and capture the same scenes, which means repeating the same thing over and over to do a likewise comparison to comparison. But with a game that's so huge, it would take me far too much time to do a like-for-like comparison, probably. But I may look into trying to see what the OG PS4 versus the Pro does, and then, of course, you'll have the PC footage. But that takes a huge amount of time, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to manage to do that. So no promises, but maybe I'll do something live stream or whatever, try to work up and at least experience it on both my Pro and my standard PS4 and the PC. I don't know. We'll see, because like I say, it does take time to set up and blah, 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 blah. Right, let's get on with it. High uncompetitive as well, by the way. Yeah, they will support future headsets, and Beyond is not the
Great
end of it.
Tantrum
There are more
says, yes, I am sure
DLCs
that would be a timely
already
process.
planned. So, I, you know, he's already said, yeah, there's more updates that we're looking at. We've got more things that we want to do and bring. No Man's Sky is, I think, one of those games that should evolve. The way that it's been set up is like they call Beyond, you know, the third pillar of Beyond, they call 2.0. So, I think if ever there was a game where you shouldn't break away from the iteration, it should be, here's the game, here's the 2 version, here's the new version. The new version should still take everything that happened before and continue through that universe. So the universe that it exists in
Uncompetitive
is
The
ever...
third pillar is Polish.
The third pillar is Polish. Nice. Polish Paul. the third pillar. You'll like that. But yeah, it's that 2.0 type thing as well. So that's the third section of it. So it was sort of like they was going, the first thing we've wanted to do is sort of the online element that they're saying about, and then the second one was VR, and the third pillar part was all the extension of that, the true online element. You know, there's a load of other things, but I've stayed a little out of some parts because I didn't want too many things to be spoiled of what's actually happened, and just to live it. Right, we need to continue.
Turn unseen one right. 120.
Great tantrum, says. The Nexus.
Turn unseen.
Yeah, the Nexus is a part of the third part, that whole...
80.
Oh,
6 right long.
Positive,
Into
says.
5 left.
Third pillar is 500 plus bug
80.
fixes and features.
there you go.
Crest 50. Turn unseen 3 left. Opens 50. Flat crest 120. Crest and turn unseen 3 right. Don't cut to the crest. Opens 250 through dip. Turn unseen square right. Don't cut. 50. Turn 3 left, don't cut. Opens into 5 left. 150.
That is a mad amount of changes, isn't it?
Don't cut.
Great tantrum.
120.
The best test is the real-world test.
Crest
I hope it
into
will run as
6
smooth
right.
as possible,
Very long of a
but I'm sure
bumps.
bugs and issues will rise.
100.
Oh, I'm sure they will, but
Flat crest.
they've given
120.
themselves a
Turn late,
proven
heavy right,
record.
Around bales. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Opens of a crest. Into 4
They've given
left long.
themselves a proven record, missed that second gear, into actually dealing with these things.
Tightens 3, don't cut. Into 5 left of a crest.
A lot of developers have told them, you know,
5 right.
after the initial thing,
100.
don't go back there, don't touch it.
5
But they
left.
continued,
Opens of a
and
crest. 80.
that's earned them a lot of respect. And now they're doing this,
6
so
right, extra long of a crest, slow 30, turn 1 left, don't cut. 30, turn unseen square left, opens 200. Flat long crest, 80. 6 left, 200.
Great tantrum.
oh yeah.
Flat, big
Sean
jump,
Murray and team isn't ready.
120. Flat crest, 100.
Oh, it's only 4 gears.
Crest and 5 right of a crest. Slow 6 left and turn unseen square right.
Great tantrum, says. Gem on me.
Crest and 5 right of a crest. Into slow 6 left and turn unseen square right. 100.
Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate.
Square right. 120. Crest and 6 left long. 70.
Oh,
Flat left of a crest. 100. 5 right long tightens. Into 5 left long tightens.
ow. That would have been the end of the race. Oh,
Opens of a finish.
Wow.
80 to stop.
Oh,
JDMAX the Game Cat says, I feel you, buddy, lol. Great tantrum.
damn.
Playing Dirt Rally and all we talk about is No Man's Sky. Okay, enough. We shall have all the No Man's Sky tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
That
And
felt good, but let's check the times.
it felt good. Not at the end there, it didn't. Oh, my poor car. So I'm 20th. I've not done good there. I need to get this in. It's really, like I say, it is a bit. This is a hardcore game, and where I haven't got my audio balance for myself sorted out quite right to be able to hear between the game sound and you guys, and I do obviously want to respond to you guys as well as do everything. That's becoming quite hard. I'll get it sorted. I will get it sorted so that I can get that happening right. But yeah, so that's a part on the parcel of the performance there. But it's playable while I'm streaming. There was a couple of bits there where it was a little bit... so there's still more performance gains to find. So 20th. Are we
Great
moving
tantrum.
away from
How are you doing at JD Max the Game Cat?
yes, welcome again. Oh, and thank you very much, JD, for help and
JDMAX the Game
research.
Cat says, I'm great, buddy. Great tantrum says, turn the people off.
Starts 200, flat crest, 35 right. Good luck.
Yeah,
Great
turning
tantrum.
the people
Yes.
off will help as well.
Code rendering.
Yeah, I got you. See,
JDMAX the Game Cat says, yeah, no problem. It looks WAAAY better.
yeah, though I do get on screen, this stretches it out like that way a lot, which is a bit annoying. Crowd. It's not turned them off. But never mind, we will just deal with it. You don't
5,
get that too
4,
bad when
3,
you're going through.
200.
I messed up.
Crest, 30, 5 right. Into 4 left. Opens 100.
JDMAX the Game
Crest,
Cat
70.
It turns them off in the stage now, the end of beginning. Great
Okay.
tantrum.
Right, opens of a crest,
How does the
120.
R2 perform for you,
Turn
JD?
square left. Don't cut.
I will have to hear that back a little bit later.
80. Turn unseen square left, don't cut. 60. 5 left over crest, opens 150. Flat crest, 100. Flat crest and jump, 150. Long flat crest and 6 right, opens over crest, 180.
JDMAX
Fear
the
is
Game
coming
Cat
in.
says, it runs great. JDMAX the Game Cat
50, turn unseen
Yes.
square right.
just
don't
waiting for
cut.
my handbrake. Great tantrum
30.
says, oh nice
Turn
JD.
unseen square right. Caution, don't cut. Opens 50. Flat crest 80.
I'm afraid I didn't hear that. I'll have to come back. There's something about the handbrake.
Crest, 100. 5 left, 50, flat crest.
Oh, here we
into
go.
4 right of a crest.
That is so realistic. It is really cool how realistic that is.
4 left long tightens. Into 4 right long, opens flat of a crest. Into 5 left of a crest. Into slow, 5 right, immediate turn, happy left, around Bales.
JDMAX the game
200.
says, hate to say it,
Flat
Salsa,
jump.
but for this game speech
80.
chat is useless. JDMAX the game says,
Into 6
I
left
had to have a
long,
window pull out.
opens flat of a crest, 150. Turn unseen, 1 left, don't cut. Into 5 right, opens 130. Don't cut 5 right, 40.
That was so much fun.
Turn 4 right, don't cut, 40. Turn square left, don't cut. 250.
Oh, when this goes right, it goes so...
Crest.
It just feels so
Three
good.
left. .250 downhill.
That was so close to those rocks.
Turn 2 right.
Great tantrum
Tightens
says,
narrow.
I think he has audio and text on.
80. Flat long crest. 80. 4 right. Tightens of a bump. Into 5 left. Opens.
I do have audio text left on. Oh,
Slow 50. Turn square right.
I do have what you wrote as well up there. Oh, there goes the headlights. Oh, this is going to make it difficult. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Slow 5 left long.
Thanks for pointing something out there. I was in a hurry and doing stuff before, so
Great tantrum
okay.
says, night buddy grinning face.
Good night, man. Take care. Thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure having you. Yeah, no, I mean, I've played, obviously, Dirt Rally in the past with speech chat on, but you need to get exactly the right balance of audio, and at the
Great
moment...
tantrum
uh,
says, lol, I mean your headlights.
Oh, night. Okay, I thought you was going there. Oh, nice. That is awesome. Okay. Right. Here we go.
Turn unseen 1 left. Opens 50. 4 right. Opens 120. Turn unseen 1 left. Don't cut. Opens 100 to chicane. Right entry. .150 chicane, left entry. 160 turn square right. 100 flat crest. 90 3 right tightens.
Oh. That is difficult.
Into 6 left. Opens of a crest long. Tightens
No.
2 of a junction. 60 into 6 left. Opens of a crest long.
Great tantrum.
Tightens,
Says,
don't cut, 2
I played a
of a
whole
junction.
stream with the lights off. Grimacing
60.
face.
3 right. Tightens of a crest, downhill, into slow, turn square right, don't cut. 50.
I'll have to read that back again.
4 left long, don't cut. Opens 200. Turn unseen, 1 right, don't cut. Into don't cut, 4 left. 150 over crest. 5 right long, opens over crest. Into turn, 4 left over crest. 100. 3 left over crest, don't cut. 80. 4 right. Into 6 left, 30. Crest, bump into don't cut, 2 right long. Opens over crest, into 6 left over crest. Into turn, 4 right, don't cut. 100. 6 left, open slow, 30 crest into turn, square left, don't cut. Opens 100. Turn, open hairpin right, don't cut.
Okay.
Into turn, don't cut hairpin left. 80. Flat right, 100.
Oh, stalled it. Oh, it is so convincing.
Into 4 left long. Into 4 right long, opens over crest. Into 4 left long over crest, tightens. Into turn unseen, 2 right. Opens long, caution, tightens. Into 3 left, very long, opens slow 40, unseen, happy left.
Unseen is right, it's damn dark
Happy
here.
right, into 6 left, and 6 right long, tightens 4,
They weren't joking when they said unseen. Oh my god, it's so dark.
into 5 left, 100, downhill, unseen, happy left. Opens,
Where is it? Again, they weren't joking when they said unseen. I really, literally...
and open hairpin right.
Ah, stalled it.
200. Long crest, into 6 left over crest, downhill, slow 100, turn unseen hairpin right.
Which, no, that's not the turn.
Great tantrum. Says, I wish Codemasters loved VR more and released all their latest games in VR. People are wanting F1 2019 VR now.
I know what I would like for them to do before they do that is make sure and fix their USB bug
6 right over crest.
so that we know that won't affect things, and then look into doing the VR stuff, because this stuff works. It just, you know, when this stuff works, it is incredible. It's just unbelievable, amazing.
Tightens over crest.
Where is this turn unseen? There it is. I think, no. Oh, over crest.
6 right.
There it
Opens
is.
flat over crest into 6 left, 100, you have a finish, to stop. Well done.
Wow. Okay.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
Oh no, it didn't feel fast at the end there, I tell you. Oh, that was dreadful. Oh, wow. I broke the headlights. I failed. That's my own personal goal, is to finish with headlights intact. And I failed. Regardless of position, finishing with headlights intact is sort of like, yes.
Great Tantrum says, you were crawling to the finish line.
Yeah. It's so hard to see. It was sort of like blind left, and it's like, no shit, Sherlock. It was literally like, no shit, Sherlock, that really is a blind left, that really is a blind right, because I couldn't see anything. Oh, but that was fun. That was fun. So, 23rd. Improvements needed, but it's just so good to be able to play it finally in VR. I just have to say, that is just... Look at the poor car. Look at my poor car. I got 0 points. Sad about it. But I got earnings. And that's important, because what we want to do is build up and continue. What time is it? We're going to play a little bit more. We're going to see what the next bit's like. Don't you think? I think so. I think we should. Right. We're gonna look at what we can do. So we've got repairs. Recommendations.
Great Tantrum says, I just need about $500 laying around and I can play this too.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's, if you've got a beefy PC, then great. You can play. You'd be able to play this on a lesser PC than mine, certainly. But I think optimal is kind of good. You know, it's. I know that when I'm playing this off stream, there's a couple more bits that I can up, and it was playing okay. Hopefully they will do some more optimizations. I hope they will optimize it more and more and more. I don't hold out great shakes of them optimizing it hugely, but I do hope there are other optimizations. I'm also very hopeful for this other optimization, which will bypass Steam VR and go straight into the Oculus part, which I'm yet to test. So thus far I've sort of like done a few different tweaks things, and if you go back to the very beginning of the stream, you'll know that one of the tweaks that happened is actually the USB having a different device plugged in before you start and unplug it, and that gets rid of one of the dips. But I've got another sort of odd behavior going on there in the frame rate, which I don't quite understand. It's actually going the opposite direction. It was going up higher, so before, when I have everything plugged in, you get a regular dip that the frame rate will just go dun, 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 dun. Every 2 seconds it'll be like dun, 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 dun. Unplug that additional controller that I plugged in before the game was started up, and that kind of disappears. But then I had a weirder thing that it was showing that my resource was going down, but my frame rate was going up. And it's very, very odd. So there's something else as well going on here in the background. Don't know what it is, but game-wise, it's you know, this is a hell of a game thus far. Right, engine and upgrades. So we've got all of these, so we can upgrade things. So I think we should upgrade things, don't you? We should upgrade things. One thing I can't do here is where it says requirements. Is that clutch? I can't actually change those things at the bottom there, but we're going to fit that. Okay, so dun dun. Oh, okay, I see. Performance, durability. Oh, okay. Further tuning to run higher octane fuel. The increased performance comes with higher impact to engine wear rates. So that's what I had first of all, and then that stock engine. Okay, so we actually do want it to do that. That was a mistake. I spent money and I didn't need to. Lesson learned. I'm going to keep that there. Right. Upgrades, they're all fitted. Repairs are all done. Overview, upgrades.
Says.
Got it.
A magic leap sensor underneath the visor would be able to capture lip movements for VR chat.
Yeah, there's other stuff going on with that one, which I'm sure we're going to see a lot soon from OS 6. So the whole thing will be Oculus of what they're doing there, and some others as well, where they're looking at how you interact and bringing personality into things. There's a lot of work that's being done on that. Rather than me worrying about voice chat and VR chat as a progression outwards, I would like to see a lot more done on optimization as well, because as much as we can change headsets and do increases in resolution and things like that, the days when our graphics cards and so on and so forth were a generational leap, like 50-60% generation on generation, year after year, and iteration after iteration, have gone. They're not there anymore. I think that optimization in some terms is going to be the first thing that needs to be done for VR, is optimizing graphical routines, eye tracking, so that you're getting in-headset eye tracking to capture the micro stutters of eyes and things like that, so that you can get foveated rendering to optimize the usage processors to deliver the graphics and stuff like that as well. That will save on other areas as well, because then you're going to have more computational competition. No, can't even say it. Compute power basically still left to run other things like AI, and AI can be expensive in itself. All of this other stuff of doing a load of other things there can be, you know, offloaded into standalone stuff like that, like you're saying, Magic Leap sensor. I've got a Magic Leap sensor, but you know, I would like. I haven't used it much. Magic Leap for those who don't know, is a sort of infrared three-dimensional tracking camera. It's very small, and it's great for tracking hands. That's one of its main usage, but obviously, like you say, it could be placed other places. And it's one of the things that I will find interesting with Tinker Pilot. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Tinker Pilot can do, because that can use the Magic Leap. You can then have your environment mapped, your controllers, 3D models of your controllers. You can actually make something yourself in 3D. You use a 3D printer to make it in the real world, import that model into Tinker Pilot, and place your own produced controls that you have personally built in the real world into the virtual world, exactly where they are, one for one, so you'd be able to reach out with your own hands and be in the physical world, be able to actually see, feel, and touch things that are in the virtual world, because they will be exactly in the physical world where they are in the virtual world.
Says, adopt massive parallelism. Bake a GPU into every transistor in the display so it draws a ray back from that pixel to a light source by about 2030.
Oh, you're blowing my mind, dude. The other thing is, of course, we're at the start of real-time ray tracing. That would be, you know, bringing real-time ray tracing into VR space is definitely something that I would wholeheartedly approve, because it's an area where it would really work. I mean, anybody, if you've played the demo, the ray trace, well, demo of Quake 2 on an RTX card, it just changes how that game looks. It's spectacular. Bringing that into VR, I still want to see that Quake 2 VR mixed with the RTX version of Quake. I think that would be something really, really special to look at as a future concept proof as well. But there's a lot to be done. Right, let's get on with it. So, Spain. Elevation change. Right, we've turned the crowds off this time. So, what's the weather? Nice. Surface degradation blur. I'm 23rd. That's not a good place to be.
I hear now about this path tracing, which is different from ray tracing.
No, Tantrum, don't get too confused here. When we say ray traced, yeah, we are not actually talking about ray tracing. We are talking about path tracing. To do true ray tracing is extraordinarily exhaustive, because with real ray tracing, you go, here is a light source, and you go, it's throwing out all that light, and you trace every single ray of light from the light source, all of its bounces, to a point where it goes to your eye. A path trace is the opposite way around. Now, that means that we go, here's my eye, let's push lines out, straight rays out from my eye, and bump into a surface. And you go, right, whenever you hit a surface, you have a number of bounces until you get to light. So you could have a light source and say, right, here's the light source, put rays out from the light source, there's the initial light. Then you go, right, path trace, boom, pull everything out from the vision, go to the different light sources and go, what's light, what's dark? Take bounces off of things that way. So it's kind of the other way round. Instead of going everything from the light source in filter to the eye, we're going from the eye to the light. And that's less expensive to do that way round, because doing from the light source to your eye is really computationally heavy. Doing it from your eye to the light source is less heavy, but still very heavy. Right. Oh, see that old car just amble away.
6 right 100, 3 left
Right,
150.
concentration coming
Good
in.
luck.
Great tantrum, says. I have to leave. Salsa. Sounds complex.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's taken so long to arrive, dude. But thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. So, lack of crowds. Yeah, there's still a couple of things here. I don't think I really need to, but that is so sharp. Right, let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right 100, 3 left 150, 2 left extra long, tightens. Into 3 right, don't cut. Opens over crest. Into 5 right long, opens 30, 2 right long. Into 3 left, 30, 4 left. Don't cut to 1 right. Opens over crest. Into 2 right. Don't cut 2 left long.
Oh, this is good.
Opens and tightens. Into
Oh.
5 right over crest.
See that?
Extra long. Caution. Tightens 2 long. Into 6 right. Into 2 left long. Opens over crest.
Cheers for joining as well, Tantrum. Really cool of you.
6 right. Into cut 5 left. Opens 150. 2 right. Opens 4. Extra, extra long. 50. 4 left. Tightens 3 over bridge. 30. 4 left long. Opens. Into 5 right. 100. Narrow 4 right. Into short 6 left. 40. 4 right. Open 6. And crest into 2 left. Don't cut. Into 5 right long. 3 left long. Tightens 2. Open 6 long of a crest. Into 1 right long. Opens 30. Small cut. 3 left long. Into 3 right long of a crest. Into 4 left.
Come on.
Into 4 right. Into 4 left long. Into 5 right. Into cut 3 left long. Into 5 right of a crest. Into cut 5 left. Into 6 right. Opens 50. 3 right. Cut 5 left. Into 6 right of a crest. Into 4 left long. Small cut. 50. 3 right long. Opens into cut 4 left. 4 right. Into 3 left, tighten, small cut. To keep right over 50, 4 right, 100.
Oops. I was going so well there.
5 left, cut late, extra long, 30. Early, 5 right of a crest, cut 6 left, 50. 6 right long, cut 6 left, into 6 right, cut 4 left, into 6 right, cut 6 left, 5 right, into 5 left of a crest, into 6 right long.
What is that
30.
sound? There's a very odd sound.
4 left, big cut, into sudden, 3 right, into 4 left, 30, 2 right, tightens,
We're almost there. There we go. Crazy.
into 2 left, extra long, opens 120, crest, into 3 right long, tightens, into cut, 5 left, into 3 right, extra long of a crest, 50, 3 left long, into 5 right, into 4 left long, 80, small cut, 6 left, into 3 right, extra long, tightens, 30, 6 left, extra long, tightens 4, 30, 5 right long, caution 30, 1 right. The don't cut, 3 left long, slow 50, turn, hairpin right.
This is awesome.
Five right into don't cut, 3 left tightens. Into 4 right, into cut, 3 left, into 2 right tightens, into 6 left, into 6 right long, opens 30, keep right into 2 left tightens, into 3 right, into 5 left, small cut, into 5 right long of a crest, into early 5 left of a crest, opens 50, 1 right long, opens, into early 4 left, opens and tightens, 4 left, very long, 80. 2 right, small cut, and 3 right cut,
Oh, that wasn't nice.
3 left long tightens, keep right over 80, crest, and flat left, 150, 6 left, 50, 4 right, open 6, extra long, tightens over crest at pole, 4 left, extra long, opens 6, 60. Right 50, 3 left long. Into 5 right long, and short 4 right. 4 left long tightens. Into 6 right long of a crest, slow 30, 1 right long tightens. And 3 left long. Opens
This is
1
great.
3 left long, opens and tightens,
This is
into 5 right, 30, 2 right tightens, into into 6 left, into 5 right, small cut, into 5 left, tightens, into 5 right long, narrow, 30.
Oh, just I'm really happy at the moment, I have to say.
6 extra long, 30. 5 right of a crest, keep left of a 30, 4 right small cut, into 3 left tightens, 100, 6 right, 150,
Oh,
6 right, 30, don't cut, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, very long, opens, into 5 left long, 30, 3 right long, into 4 left, extra long, opens, into 5 right, extra long, opens, into 6 left, into 6 right long, into
it
4
doesn't
left,
have much
extra long, opens,
Guts.
keep middle of a 30,
up the hill is
6 left,
hard work with this car.
extra long, tightens, 100, 4 right, into 4 left long, tightens, into 4 right, 80, flat right of a crest, into 5 left, 40, 3 left tightens, flat right of a
Okay,
crest,
that was
into
that
5
was
left,
bad.
40,
I got
3 left tightens,
overconfident there.
into 3 right, into 5 left long, 50, 6 left, caution 30, 3 right tightens, opens, 6 long, 30. Two left long, tightens, into 3 right, tightens, over finish,
I like Spain.
stage finished, well done.
I like Spain. That was great. This felt wonderful. That was truly cool. Oh, I love it. That was just awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, that was brilliant. That's what I wanted out of this game. That really is what I wanted out of this game. That just felt so cool. Oh, man. I messed up a couple of times there, but damn. That's what it's about. That is what having a game like this in VR is about.
Looks like fun.
Yeah, exactly, uncompetitive. It just works. It's just that focus and bit where you're coming in around the corners, and when you get them right, it's like, it's one of the things about this being a difficult game that makes it really good as a game type. Anything that's, you know, the simulation level where it's not easy, where it's difficult to do, where it goes closer to the real world, where and in the VR side of it, where you can actually, this can give you fear. This game, when this is running nicely, not the jerks, it becomes, really convincing. The more you're in the VR for this type of game, the more this becomes really, really convincing. So when you get to those parts, it's like,
I have a
wow.
wheel with Dirt Rally 1 on PS4 Pro.
Yeah, you know what I mean then. But it has got an edge over Dirt 1. There is a definite something there that just feels, yeah, that works. There's like some more details, different things there that are definitely feeling really good. 6th, I'm happy with. Oh, wow. We're going downhill?
Start 100. 5 right 30. 2 left tightens. Good luck.
Right. Game face on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100, 5 right. 30, 2 left tightens. Into 3 right long, opens 50. Don't cut, 6 right, opens over crest into flat left. 100. Early 4 left. 4 right. Extra long, don't cut, opens into 5 left, opens.
That was close.
4 left.
Oh, these
extra
colours.
long, into 6 right, keep middle of a 30. 6 right tightens 4, opens tightens 5 right. Into 5
Wow.
long, into 6 right of
This-
crest. Into 5 left, extra long.
The light and the
30.
scenery.
5 right long, tightens 3. Into 4 left long. 30. 6 right, extra long, tightens. Into 4 left long, tightens 3 narrow. Into don't cut, 4 right. Opens 30, 6 left, 150. Early 5 left, 100. 3 right tightens, into cut, 4 left. Into 5 left, small cut over crest. Into 6 right long, caution 30, 5 right long, tightens narrow 3. 50, slow 5 left over crest long, into 3 right.
Oh,
Into 4 left, small cut, into caution, 6 right, 2 left long. Front right puncher. Into 4 left, small cut, into
I'm gonna have-
caution,
oh,
6
no.
right, 2 left long.
I'm gonna use one of my restarts. My co-driver can't repair punctures yet. And right at the start, that's like, whoa. That's a hard one to take. Oh, wow. Anyone who's just joining the stream as well, by the way, if you're not subscribed, please think about pressing the subscribe and the notification bell and
My STX
talking and stuff like that.
says, "Hi, sir."
Hello, Mystics. How you doing? I've just about got it running well enough for stream, as you can see. I just messed up, and my co-driver doesn't know how to fix puncher. I need to do something about my teammates here. Yeah, need to upgrade them. We're going to restart this one. How is your day?
Madshard_77 says,
So how good does this look in VR compared to ACC?
This looks really good. Oh, compared to ACC, it's a different ball game. They're stylistically a little bit different. I can't. it's hard to put your thumb on it, you know, because they are
My
opposites.
STX24 says, doing great. Glad to hear you about there.
Yeah, there's still more gains to be made. While I'm streaming, it still has some performance issues, other things to get on. I have to plug in. The way I've got around one of the dips is
Says, Rally
different
is
there.
its own experience in VR, so amazing.
Yeah. One of the performance games I have to do is actually plug in a other controller, start the game up, and then disconnect the controller, and then that stops a frame drop for me. That's not ideal. There's still something else going on in the game engine here. There's still more optimizations that can be made. I've turned the crowds off at the moment, for instance, but there's definite other things that can change. Looks wise,
My STX24
you know,
says, great work around, brilliant.
cheers, buddy. So, yeah, looks wise, I think I actively prefer, I prefer ACC actually on look wise, I think, in some parts of it, but then this is starting to get some very, very real looking graphics in here, and it gets your heart really pumping. This game really does bring the fear. So there is a level here that suddenly, as I was going along there, I was like feeling like this is real road, and that's very, very scary. Right, let's try this again. Game face on.
4, 3,
My STX24
1,
says,
go.
New Zealand in the dark was
100,
genuinely
far right.
terrifying.
30.
Oh, I bet it
left
was.
tightens. Into 3 right long, opens 50. Don't cut 6 right, opens of a crest into flat left, 100. Early 4 left, 4 right, extra long, don't cut, opens into 5 left.
I messed up on that 4. I'm hitting the restarts like nobody's business here. That's dreadful. 2 restarts. Wow. Okay, we'll do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100, 5 right. 30, 2 left tightens. Into 3 right long, opens 50. Don't cut 6 right, opens of a crest into flat left, 100.
Uncompetitive says,
I saw that coming.
Early 4 left, 4 right, extra long, don't cut, opens into 5 left, opens.
I did it again. I missed the gear. As soon as I missed that gear, it was like, you know, look at that. How awesome is that? Nice sight. But yeah, I just totally messed that up. Restarts. I'm using them all up in a single go. I'm starting to lose it. I think I will have to stop very soon because my brain is starting to implode. That's how real this game gets. That's the difference here as well. If you've been in here long enough, 2 hours have gone by and it wears down, man. It's rallying is tough. Rallying is serious business tough.
5, 4, 3, 2,
uncompetitive
1,
says,
go.
Sensory overload with auditory
100,
chat.
5 right,
Indeed it is.
2 left tightens.
Come on, gear in.
into 3 right long, opens
We're
50.
going to play it very carefully this time.
Don't cut, 6 right, opens of a crest into flat left, 100. Early 4 left, 4 right, extra long, don't cut, opens into 5 left, opens 80. 4 left, extra long, into 6 right, keep middle of a 30. 6 right, tightens 4, opens, tightens 5 right, into 5 left long, into 6 right of a crest, into 5 left, extra long, 30, 5 right long, tightens 3, into 4 left long, 30, 6 right, extra long, tightens, into 4 left long, tightens 3 narrow, into don't cut, 4 right, opens 30, 6 left, 150,
Here we go.
5 left, 100, 3 right tightens, into cut, 4 left, into 5 left, small cut of a crest,
That was okay. That weren't too bad.
to 6 right long, caution 30, 5 right long, tightens narrow 3. 50, slow 5 left of a crest long, into 3 right, into 4 left, small cut into caution, 6 right, 2 left long. Opens 6, into 3 right, very long, tightens 100. 3 right, tightens, into 2 left long, tightens 1, 30, 6 left, into 4 right,
Oh,
opens long, tightens past junction, 5 left, opens extra long, into 4 right long, 50, 6 left long, opens 100, 5 right, extra long, tightens to crest, and 6 left, extra long, tightens cut, opens 50, 6 right, 100, 6 right of a crest, slow, keep left of a crest, 60, caution, 2 right tightens. Opens 6, into small cut, 3 left long, tightens 1, small cut, 70, 4
watch
right
out for the
long,
little bridge.
30, 2 right.
There's little nice things here graphically where you spot it.
Tightens, don't cut. Opens
Like-
100. 5 right long.
You end
tightens
up
over
seeing a
crest,
little bit
into 4 left long.
at the edge of your vision there, and you go,
Into slow.
There's
small
a little
cut, 5
bridge.
Right, 3 left. 2 right tightens.
or
Cut.
there's a drop there that you're suddenly noticing.
Into 6 left. Opens 50.
Oh,
6
that
left,
was close.
Right of a 30. 1 left tightens.
Oh, come on.
2 right, small cut, into 3 left long, into 2 right tightens, 6 left over finish, 70
Come
to
on.
stop.
Messing it up near the end there. Oh. Wow.
Stage finished. Well done.
Oh. Sixth. I'm pretty happy with sixth. So how much off the pace are we here? So sixth place, we're under 10 seconds. So 8 seconds? Yeah, 8 seconds off of first. I'm pretty pleased with that. I am pretty pleased with that, definitely. But yeah, sensory overload with auditory chat on top is one hell of a thing. New Zealand in the dark, terrifying. Okay, we've got to see that, don't we? Right, I'm going to quit to the main menu. My progress, of course, will be, you know, done, saved. I can go back and continue that at my leisure. If I'm American, leisure if I'm English. And I am English, so I should be saying leisure. Right. It's soon. Wow. I don't know when No Man's Sky is actually releasing the VR patch. It's either at midnight or it's sometime during the day. I don't know. Anybody got an answer? I'd be appreciative. We'll find out. But, you know, a full universe in a headset is coming. I'm excited about that. I am excited that I can actually now play this on stream for you guys and for myself as well. The performance off stream is definitely better, notably better, I think. The performance on the pure Oculus side was better, definitely. There's some other workarounds that I am still investigating to try and get the best performance that I can out of this in the Steam version, so that I can stream it and still play it and be competitive. And at some point we may possibly be doing some Rallycross with Mystics there, and the guys from the Three Dudes server. The 3D Dudes, that's the one. So they have that, and there'll be possibly leagues to compete in, which of course you could go on to the Three Dudes Discord server and definitely engage in that. I haven't got the link in the description on that at the moment. I should put that back in there for the rally events, where you can join that and then get involved with the league if you like, which will hopefully happen and should be some good fun. I don't know what the rules are going to be. Last time it was, you know, one run, no retries, no restarts, basically. Which I thought was the right way to go, and I still believe is the right way to go. I know you can completely mess it up, but the fact that people can completely mess it up gives me a chance, because I may do slowly, but you know, if you don't mess it up, it's okay. And other times, hey, right. But I'm going to try this out, Mystic. So New Zealand in the dark. We'll do a time trial. Boom. Wow, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to find New Zealand. Any particular track that we're looking at here?
Uncompetitive, says.
Daily Express Online will update their article on No Man's Sky when they know the release time.
Okay. Well, you know, obviously, Twitter will do that, so you can just go
My
Sean
STX24
Mary.
says, any stage will do.
Anywhere it gives me nighttime choice. It's only given me 2 conditions here. Not letting me do nighttime. I guess I need to unlock things to do nighttime. That's not fair.
My STX24 says, probably need to do custom maybe. My STX24 says, I ran it during a club event.
Yeah. Edit. Night cloud. Okay. That has night cloudy. Stage options. Edit stage. Okay, so we've got conditions. Night cloudy, night clear, dry surface, wet surface. On night, light showers, wet surface, cloudy, wet surface. Night clear, dry surface. Just because my brain is not going to take a wet surface at the moment. My brain will implode if it's like that. Oh, what was that? Something's disconnected and then connected.
My STX24 says, lol.
Something did the boom. I don't like that when that does that. That scares me. Why was there a boom? Oh, time. I think that might have been something telling me there's an update, maybe. Oh, it's I know. It's probably Discord. I've got notifications on, maybe. Okay, right. Let's try this. Confirm. We're just gonna confirm. Start it.
Uncompetitive says, I just checked No Man's Sky at 001 and there was no update.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think there would be. I think it's probably going to be some 10 o'clock in the morning or 5 or 6 o'clock at night thing. Probably 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And, you know, that's probably what it's going to be, 5 or 6 o'clock at night. That's the way it goes. Right. This is your fault, Mystics. This is your fault. I'm about to be terrified, aren't I? Oh. Right, if I survive with...
says, hello games need to babysit their melting server. My STX24 says, have fun.
Yeah. It looks dramatic, man. This looks very dramatic. Alright, let's just do it.
Nicola
Starts
Pellegrini
crest, into
says,
one left, into caution, 2 right tightens
Hi,
and
Nicola.
1.
How you doing?
Good luck.
welcome. You're coming at the end. I'm about to be scared out of my wits' end, possibly. But you can watch back and stuff like that, and hopefully press a like, join, and stuff like that. But good to hear you. Hi. So welcome. Right. Oh, my brain is feeling implodey at this stage. Right, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Crest into 1 left. Into caution, 2 right, tightens 1. Into 5 left, opens over crest. Into don't cut, 2 right, tightens.
Oh my god, that's a hill. Come on, get up there.
2 left. Into 3 right, 30.
My god.
6 right, into 5 left, and 2 right tightens, into 1 left, opens, into 3 right tightens, into 3 left,
Come on, India.
into 1 right tightens, into 2 left, into 5 right,
Wow.
into 4 left, into 4 right long, opens 30, 4 right over crest, into 2 left, into open hairpin right, into 6 left over crest,
I told you, headlights. I think the uphill is not probably as scary as going downhill in this. I think it's a downhill version that I need, isn't it?
into 4 right tightens, into 3 left long, tightens, open hairpin left, opens, into 5 right, 30, 4 left long, into don't cut 4 right, into 4 left long, tightens,
My STX24 says,
into 2 right long,
downhill or faster car beaming
Opens.
face with smiling eyes.
into 6 left long, over double crest through.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, downhill. Uphill's not gonna cut it, is it? We need to make sure that it's not that one. So create championship, add an event. So we're going to go to New Zealand. Surface degradation, blah 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 blah. That's good, fine. We want to edit the stage.
My STX24 says, I was in NR for Lancer, looked over shoulder while sliding and noticed a wheel off the edge of road.
Oof. Okay, so that is elevation change. Why didn't it tell you whether you're going uphill or downhill? So I did that way, that one. So that's got to be the downhill. I take it. I take it that's going to be the downhill. It doesn't tell you whether it's plus or minus elevation change. Does it?
My STX24 says, should be.
Okay. That's an issue. It really should tell you the elevation change as a plus or a minus. I mean,
My STX24 says, there is a reverse and forward for a lot of them.
Yeah. See, that last one was forwards, try and get sprint reverse. There we go. So that's that one, that first one, but downhill. We'll do that. Night time clear, dry surface, because otherwise we know that my brain is going to go boom. And I want to save my brain explosions for when I get into No Man's Sky. The full-on explosions, because there'll be space travel and land travel and underwater travel and space stations and everything. And this is going to just be scary. We always like to finish with something scary. In Dirt 1, the scary thing to finish was always the hill climb. It was always the hill climb and those scary, scary Pikes Peaks cars.
My STX24 says, one of the stages was downpouring at night.
I'm not doing that at the moment yet, dude. That's gonna be like too much for my brain to take at this point. Right, start this off. Oh. Hello, Lancia.
Nicola Pellegrini says, it is difficult drive with VR.
The game is difficult anyway, so basically the VR just makes it real, so it's easier to drive in VR because you've got distance and scale. You can judge speed better, you can judge distance better, you can judge scale better, you can judge how on a flat screen, put it this way, if you're going uphill or downhill or there's adverse cambers in the surface, you can't really actually tell just by looking around you. When you're in VR, you can actually tell those differences in the surface and how the road is moving, but at the same time you also gain that other aspect where you go, oh my god, that's really high, or oh my god, the drop, the elevation changes, or you get that point when you go over something.
Says, I am well over 2+ seconds faster in VR.
There you go. The consistency is going to be higher in VR as well. If whatever you're doing is generally going to be more consistent in VR because it's closer to that sense of depth and stuff is all there. So you can see all of what I just described easier, and that's going to help you. Whereas on a flat screen, there's somewhat of a guessing nature to things. Yes, you can get still incredibly fast times and stuff.
Says, spot on salsa.
Thanks, Mystics. But yeah, it's not that it's difficult to drive. It's probably easier to drive in VR, but it's scarier. A whole lot scarier. And that's why Mystics has kindly offered the suggestion of New Zealand in the dark. And we're going for downhill. I always like to finish with something that's challenging. Previously on my Dirt 1, it used to be Pikes Peak and the crazy cars there and the crazy insane speed. This is an old car, so that's cool. We'll try it with an old car, and maybe we'll do one more after that and say, okay, I'll step it up to a fast modern car, and then I will probably really want to break down and possibly be destroyed of myself. So yeah, let's get a move on.
Starts crest into one
I hope
left,
that
into
I hope that
caution,
answered
two right, tightens
a
one.
part of the
Good
question.
luck.
So this is flat screen at the minute, and now this is VR, so you can see him properly. You get the sense of scale of how far away. You know, this is an uphill ridge there, and it's going to go downhill, I think, afterwards. So, I can get that just looking straight away.
Nicola Pellegrini says, okay, thanks.
Crest into one left. Into caution, two right, tightens one. Into fine left, opens over crest. Into don't cut, two right, tightens. Two left. Into three right, 30. Six right, into five left, and two right tightens, into one left, opens, into three right tightens, into three left, into one right tightens, into two left, into five right,
Hit the back of the car on that tree.
into four left, into four right long, opens 30, four right over crest, into two left, into open hairpin right, into six left over crest,
I can't get the hand. Is it, my handbrake is disconnected. That's why. That's what that sound was earlier. My handbrake going. I have
tightens,
lost my handbrake.
into three left long, tightens, open hairpin left, opens, into five right, 30,
Have to use the button on the steering wheel.
into don't cut, four right, into four left long, tightens, into two right long, opens, into six left long, over double crest through gate,
My
into three
STX24
right tightens,
says, Scandinavian Flicketeers then beaming face with
into six
smiling
left,
eyes.
and two right tightens, into six left long, opens tightens, three left don't cut,
Gates.
into four right long, opens, into two right long, tightens over crest, into two left tightens, into two right tightens, into three left, 30,
Come on, that's
four right long,
ridiculous.
tightens three, opens over crest, into five left, into one right tightens, into don't cut, open hairpin left, opens 30, two left tightens, into three right long, into three left long, into two right extra long, opens over crest, into one left tightens, into caution, open hairpin right, into two left, into two right, into three left long,
Oh,
into open hairpin right tightens, into open hairpin left, opens over crest, caution 20, 2 right tightens, into 3 left, into 3 right, 30, 2 right long, opens, 30, 3 left long, tightens, open hairpin left over finish.
I think there's...
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
I think we can get more terrifying than that. I think we can definitely get more terrifying than that.
My STX24 says, made it.
Yes. I think we can get more terrifying than that. A lot more terrifying. Right. I think... what we need to do is go create a championship, add an event. I think we want somewhere like New England, and we want BMW 1 M1 Proto Car Rally.
My STX24 says, Speedy Boy location.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm like... yeah. Right. So we're going to go stage options, edit event. Sorry, stage options. No. Edit stage. So we've got like that one maybe. Try that.
My STX24 says, Hancock Hill Sprint Reverse.
Yeah. Night cloudy like that. I think so. Elevation change isn't that great, but we know I think this one's going to be a fast one, isn't it? And it's a fast car, so this should probably bring out a little bit of fear. I always prefer Mitsubishi over Subaru, but you know, we're on the sequential, so we're on the flappy paddles. It's just a shame that
My
this is...
STX24 says, hold on.
Yeah, it's a shame that my
STX24 says, to your pants.
yeah, I only just got this. I hope it's just that the driver has had whatever issue and decided to go nuts. Should be interesting. Okay. Let's see if it is working or not. Yeah, see, that is... I hope it's just that it decided to crap out earlier and isn't a problem. We'll find out shortly, though. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, 50. Keep middle of a crest, into 5 left. Into 6 right of a crest, extra long. Keep in of a crest, jump. 100. Turn, 3 left, uphill. 90. Middle of a crest, jump, into 4 right long. 120, jump, 5 left long, opens of a jump. Slow, 6 right of a crest, extra long, tightens, into turn, 1 left.
Yeah, that was scary.
6 left, and flat right of a crest, 200.
Oh,
4
good.
right long, opens, 100.
I've got to slow that down a bit.
Slow 4 left long, into turn unseen, very tight hairpin right. 80, 6 left, opens, 70 of a crest, caution, turn 5 left of a crest. Into 6 right long, opens, 80 of a crest, 5 right, tightens, turn,
Out of
1
the-
left. Long opens, 20, turn 1 left long over double junction. 80. Turn 2 left.
This is hard without the handbrake there.
Into 3 right long. 20. Turn 1 right. 80. Turn square right. 100. Turn 1 left. 50. 5 right. Into 5 left. Opens of a crest. 80. Cut. 5 right. Into 6 left of a crest long. 50
All
of a
the
kick.
rocks.
5 right. Into 6 left. And keep middle of a crest. Into caution, 4 right tightens. Opens of a crest. Stay middle over 180. 4 right long. Into 3 left, extra long, tightens 2, past junction. Into 4 right. Into 6 left, opens of a crests, extra long, tightens 4. Into 6 right, 50. 6 left, 50. 6 left of a crest, extra long, tightens 30. Over finish. 6 right to stop. That felt good, but let's check the times.
What an ending. What an ending. Oh my god. Ah, that was brutal. That was absolute brutality. I love it. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, I can't say.
My STX24 says.
Yeah,
Great finish.
that finish was amazing. I'm just bummed that I really did need the handbrake on this, and that it's just,
Uncompetitive
you know,
says.
come
Thanks for
away
the
from there.
stream.
Yeah, I think definitely that was awesome though. That was cool. Let's put the replay on. Boy. Wow. Just look at that. That looks good. If I had the handbrake and some of that would have been. I just, when you've got to press a button while you've got the wheel and stuff, it just doesn't. It doesn't work right. You know, you need to be able to use a handbrake properly. It does make a big difference. But it's a shame that it obviously dropped out. I hope it's okay. I'll test it later. Oh. Right. I'm zoned out. So yes. Thank you everybody who joined. If you haven't subscribed, please feel like subscribing. There'll be subscribe like that way, and there'll be a video up there.
Goodbye, sir.
And there'll be another one like up that way. Good evening, Mystics. Don't forget to check out Mystics' channel as well. And remember, the handbrake is only good for stopping. You need to push the accelerator sometimes. Otherwise, you won't get anywhere. Good night.